Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now batting, Keon Broxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Nope. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And he struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar.
Batting third, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Into the box now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. A fastball that just misses inside. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's Carlos Correa now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pena gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Perez ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. At the plate, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. And he is in there. Striding in, Manny Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's in there for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Pickoff throw to third, and the runner back in standing. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in, Gio Gonzalez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Segura has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Molina is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Scope over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman, Julius Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Gene Segura standing in, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and no strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So coming to the plate, Andrew Suarez. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. And the tying run comes around to score from second. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Correa.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. A little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mike Moustakas as we begin the top of the fourth.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Little flare out to left. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready now, Hernan Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1 the count to Molina. Right over the middle, knee high. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Broxton's under it. 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air to straightaway right. Broxton moves over, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in once again, Keon Broxton. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The pitcher, Andrew Suarez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Perez gloves it. The tag gets 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's George Springer. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scope is there. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's Carlos Correa now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2-2 the count. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
D-Rock.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a strike.
1-1.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1.
D-Rock.
Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. drilled on the ground to short. Perez comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in, Gene Segura. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Broxton's on his horse. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nolan Ryan enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ryan is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in score. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And all 3 runners on the move here. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a fouled ball. Couldn't steer it fair. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Perez has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 30,
Matt Kemp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Matt Kemp.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Jacob Barnes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Alex Bregman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
1-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
Ball
that's a
1.
ball. Counts 1-0.
Sent on the ground out to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena, man at first after the 2-out walk. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is right there, 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Corey Knebel, now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hernan Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. Correa is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Now the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you.